It was one of the hottest summer days when there was a call for a prayer meeting in Mumbai. And the preachers were going to be Brian Houston, um, Billy Graham, and I don't know how many preachers came that day. It was like, all the preachers from all over the world came into Mumbai. And they were shocked to know about Mumbai because it was getting so difficult, so hot, and yet they had to reach the place where the tent was built. Today, I get a lot of compliments on, oh my goodness, your hair looks so good and all, but I still remember in that prayer meeting, I definitely had not gone there for myself, but I had gone there to help my father who had blind eyes. He was suffering from glaucoma. So I thought taking him to a place like that will help him. And I do remember my weight at that time was something like around 45 kgs. I looked like a skeleton. Not just that, whatever treatment that the doctors had given me was failing. I was prepared to die. But one thing I asked the Lord, I'm ready to die, but show me who's going to look after my children. My daughter was about 2 years old and my son about three. I said, show me the one person who's going to look after my children, and I'm ready to leave the earth. And the minute I said that, and I was in the prayer room under the tent, they were singing the song Hosanna, Hosanna. And I don't know from where those bald patches that I had, they disappeared. Not a single bald patch on my head was there. And they were announcing, is there somebody who's received a healing? Is there somebody who has received a healing? Why would God want to heal me? I'm already prepared to die. Let Him heal my father, let Him heal other people. I didn't even know that day was the day of my healing. Not only that, Mumbai, which has been the most hottest place, and we were wondering how are we going to conduct the next 3 days of this retreat. How are we going to be getting in so many people? It's going to be even more hot. The preachers might not want to come. But what a wonderful thing happened. Bombay turned out to be the coldest place for those very 4 days. So you can imagine when prophets from all over the world come to pray for you in your city, definitely God is going to do something good for you. But soon after the meeting got over, and when people got healed and from so many sicknesses and so much of disease and everything, people were filled with the Holy Spirit. They were banned from coming into India again. And this is what normally happens. Whenever there is a healing that is going to be, getting people cured without bill, without doctors, without any, turmoil of going through an operation, a CT scan, you're just getting healed like that. And the whole body of yours from weakness becomes strong. My dull and dying face becomes vibrant. And I'll tell you, those days, my face was glowing so much, it reminds me of when Moses comes down with the Ten Commandments. It seems the glow on his face was so bright that he had to put a shield. How funny is that? I'm not a woman who's going to put a shield no matter what. I cannot bear even putting basic spectacles or goggles. I don't like my face being covered no matter how and where. Even during the days we had to put the mask and cover I used to be, feeling suffocated. But that's the beauty of God. And so the hour has come to read the letters to the Philippines. And even though these letters were written thousands of years ago, they are still relevant today. And so what if the government has banned from having revivals in our country? So what if the temples are being burned? The very purpose of Christ is to dwell in you and me. We are the temple. We are the light. So cheer up and get to know more whilst I read not just one but all the letters written to the Philippines.